Zolak and Bertrand.
I want to happen to him what happened to you. Happen.
It was an intoxicating environment, and I got intoxicated.
Why does this keep happening?
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
Hour number 2, Zolak and Bertrand here on 98.5 The Sports Hub, coming to you from our Town Fair Tires studios. 6-1.
Discounted prices. Town Fair Tire. Love Town Fair Tire. I need a new tire, by the way. I think I got to order one. They know how to get it in a day.
What happened to your tire?
It got cut on the outside somehow. Somebody tried to slash me, I think.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
I don't either. Who else want to slash my tires? Come on.
All right, well, let's grab some of your calls. Brian's in the car today. Garrett Crochet. Hey, Brian.
Hey, guys. I don't know if you guys have touched on this yet, but something else to kind of look at further down the line in the season. I just found out that Garrett Crochet actually has a player opt-out in 2030 that could basically get negated if he spends 120 consecutive days on the IL. So, I mean, either he is really, he's really hurt, but it'll be getting interesting, later down the line if it gets closer to that 120 games, if they try to just hold him out when he's feeling good and do things that the Red Sox would do and try to just gain those extra 2 years of control.
Okay, I don't think it's going to go that long, so I don't think that that's going to come into play on this particular injury. I'm just talking about him taking his sweet-ass time to get feeling good.
Because that would be what, August?
120 days? No, it has to be 120, not 60.
Yeah, 120 consecutive days.
120 consecutive days, no.
Hasn't he been out since
April 27th. I think he's been out since April 27th.
All right, so yeah, end of
starting
August.
Today.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I don't think it's going to come into play. I think that's foolish to start talking about at this point in time. I don't think he's dealing with a significant injury, and I doubt that opt-out stuff 4 years down the road is at all on anyone's mind right now. Steve's in Miami. Hey, Steve.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Steve.
Your phone's pretty bad, Steve. So you're going to have to fix whatever that. All right. Thanks, Steve. Call us back. Yeah.
Threw his phone under his seat.
Yeah. How exactly was he calling us?
Drops it in the fish tank.
Find Nemo.
If you're wondering where the Red Sox currently sit among some of the worst Red Sox teams of all time,
Yeah.
To get to some more of their history, they're at 409 is their winning percentage right now, which, believe it or not, guys, is not one of the worst ever. There are at least...
Oh, I believe that. In history? In their history.
There's 14 Red Sox teams, if you want to count the Boston Americans in 1906 and 1907, which I am.
Obviously.
Which we're not going to discount the Americans.
Have to throw them.
And once we get to the local baseball history item of the day, we will absolutely be including the Boston Americans along with the Boston Braves and the Bean Eaters and whatever other amateur team was in the mix.
They eat the bean, huh?
Over the years. They have a dozen other teams that have been worse than them. This is the worst team since 1931, though, when the team went 62-90 on the year. I start to wonder a little bit about what could potentially their record be at the end of this season. Where could they end up? How bad could this be? Could this be a 60-win ball club?
Oh, my God.
Is 100 losses in play? Those are questions I do have about them. I don't think those questions are unfair because I think if there's a sell-off along the way, that could happen.
Right?
Yeah,
take Contreras out of this lineup?
Duran? I know you don't like Duran, but take him and Duran out of the lineup.
I mean, Duran has cooled off. That great time he was having there has chilled.
I'm sure Roman will be back by the deadline. So
Steve's in Miami again. Let's try that.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Hey, there you are, Steve.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I know that the Red Sox had to get a number one pitcher last year, just like the Patriots had to get a number one receiver. So the question I have for you both is, now that Montgomery, who was highly rated when he was drafted, and Kyle Till had a good rookie year, do you believe that and with Montgomery having the first two games the way he has now, who knows if that's going to continue, do you believe that the Red Sox overpaid for Crochet?
No, I don't, because I still think it was the right move at the time. And, I mean, you got to give up good pieces to get a really good piece. So I don't feel that way. I don't feel regret about that trade.
In Major League Baseball, you're going to pay a lot of money for your top two pitchers. He's one of them, if not the one. Yes. Yeah.
I do like that he draws a similarity to getting A.J. Brown. And I would tell you that I think there will be far less regret on Garrett Crochet, because I think he's already given you a really good season, and I'm in on that. Like, you need that guy. So no, I feel like they gave up an appropriate price to get him. We were not saying, they overpaid for Garrett Crochet when the move was made.
No.
So with Braden, you're talking about Braden Montgomery, prospects making their debuts in Chicago recently on the South Side. No, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not feeling that way right now. Let's talk about the New England Patriots. Let's talk about A.J. Brown. Some news developing on A.J. Brown and his departure from Philadelphia. Feels like a little bit of smearing potentially going on there. A.J. Brown in Philadelphia, leaving town. Something that he did on his way out of the Eagles facility. We'll get into that coming up here on Zolak and Bertrand.
So,
this is what you get when you get the meat package.
And Beetle.
Okay, you can bank on that.
And the games played here.
Stop and start. Attacks the paint. Wraps it up and in.
98.5, the Sports Hub.
A.J. Brown closed the chapter on his time in Philadelphia because he was there at the facility last week. I believe it was Thursday. He was there to pick up some stuff at the facility and say his goodbyes. On the walls there, they have pictures of Pro Bowl players, and A.J. signed his. They have the players sign it. So he signed it, and then from what I was told, he then added, "The best to ever play here, always open." Now, that signature is going to stay up on the wall. They may have to edit out the message as well, but and no hard feelings or anything like that. It's just he had his affinity for the time that he played in Philadelphia, and they still love him. There's still a lot of love for him inside that building.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Mike Garafolo. I'm sure they just have tons of love for the guy in the building. If you're the Eagles, would you love A.J. Brown?
No.
No, you'd say that guy's a dick.
They sub it to quarterback. That's what they do. That's what teams do. And the quarterback doesn't like him anymore.
He was disruptive. He didn't get along with the quarterback at the end. They had issues for 2 years. Tried to shoot his way out of town. We ended up winning a Super Bowl in 24, and that wasn't good enough for him. He didn't even enjoy that. If I'm Philly, I don't like A.J. Brown. I got no use for that guy anymore, and I'm glad he's gone. And oh my God, we got a first and a fifth. We did awesome. We did awesome on the return on the trade.
Is there a guy that left here that you felt that way about? Like, I remember when Gronk left and went to Tampa. Like, I thought I didn't like that. I mean, I love Gronk. But, like, when he's sitting there crying, like, and he's hurt and he's retired, his back hurts, like, I felt bad for him. And then he showed up in Tampa, and I'm like, oh, man. The Patriots traded him. Yeah, it's like, ugh. I felt nasty during that time. I mean, I love Gronk. Because you never wanted him to leave. That team did not get along down there. And here's the thing with Brown. He's a diva receiver. This is what they do. Diggs did it everywhere he was. Bitched in Buffalo. Same thing with the Vikings. He didn't down in Houston because he got hurt. Got hurt in Houston. But sort of shot his way out of the other two. How many times T.O. shoot his way out of something? Shoot his way out of another team. These guys do that. He's the best player you got on the receivers.
Okay,
best one you got.
We're not debating that.
No,
we're not debating his talent. But we're talking about his attitude. And And to sign that on the wall before you leave, how do you think it went over there? Why do you think they told anybody that that's what he did? Why do you think that that's out there? Because I'll tell you why. That is someone saying, get a load of this jackass. He signed the wall before he left and made sure to write, I was the best Eagles receiver ever, always open. Which is just a continuing what he had going on there for the last year plus.
Who's played there? Harold Carmichael, Chris Carter.
Feed me the ball. Feed me the ball. Feed me the ball. I'm open. I'm open. I'm open. Give me the ball. I'm always open. And I would just caution, don't think that that can't happen here too. That's all. Don't think
Mike won't let that happen.
That's easy to say. That's easy to say, and honestly,
he didn't respect the head coach.
It oversimplifies it that because Mike Vrabel is here, that won't happen. Because A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts were the best of friends to the point of A.J. Brown making Jalen Hurts his child's godfather. So if you went back in time, you would say, a problem between this between this receiver and this quarterback? Yeah. Oh, there'll never be a problem between these two. These guys are very close. And Mike Vrabel's not the quarterback. Drake May's the quarterback.
Right.
So.
But Mike's the manager of egos.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I played with guys that didn't respect the head coach and they just bitched all the time.
But Mike Vrabel did this last year, and I'd like to remind everybody of this. Mike Vrabel got really good high football character. I'm not talking real life character. I'm talking football character, professionalism at the job. He brought in a lot of guys that really take football very seriously, the way it's supposed to be taken seriously. Whether that's Morgan Moses, or that was Milton Williams, or that was Robert Spillane. He brought in Landry before he got hurt. Mm-hmm. We're talking really good dudes.
He just got fired
that are great teammates and would be the opposite of getting into tiffs with teammates, right? These are guys that all want to win and are all valuing winning and pulling in the same direction and being great teammates to one another. That's not who this guy is. So Mike Vrabel was not challenged on this front probably at all last year. He had a lot of really good dudes on this team, did he not?
There was times Diggs spoke up at the end when he wasn't getting looks, and he said, "Go ask the offensive coordinator. Maybe the play call wasn't for me." I'm like, "Uh-oh, here we go," and then it went away. It was percolating, and then it went away. I don't know who snuffed it out, but
what time of year was that?
That was towards the end of the year. Remember when he vanished?
Was
for 3
that after
games?
he was facing criminal charges?
I don't know. But they backed him on that stuff.
Yeah,
they backed him on everything. They didn't back Barmore. They backed him. Remember that? Barmore, they were like, well, let's this thing play out. Diggs is like, no, we got Steph's back on this. Me and Mike were great together. But then he started to question, not getting the ball a little bit, then it went away.
And by the way, Diggs obviously has a history that involved him not getting the ball and being upset with teammates, but I don't think that came up really at all last year.
It didn't.
No.
Because they were winning.
I don't think it came up.
They were winning.
In fact, we've spent the last week talking when we've brought up Diggs, how he was a leader and how he never really complained when he went through those 3-game stretches where his targets went way down. He didn't. If he did, it didn't seem like that was going on.
He didn't bring it up.
Barmore certainly had his issues off the field, but there were no indications of him having significant on-field problems. He did have that benching. I think he got benched early on, didn't he?
Not sure.
Yes.
And he responded, though, right? He responded and came back and played well. So it wasn't like there was any sort of ongoing issues with a player. A.J. Brown had ongoing issues in Philadelphia that ran over the course of a couple of years. Not a couple of weeks, not a couple of days or months, years. And so this story like that, on his way out the door, you're like, come on. Don't you have any level of concern? Are you not at all concerned? I still want him here. Still glad they got him, but am I going to be stunned if A.J. Brown is pissed at Drake May at some point because he was open and didn't get the ball? Nope, that won't surprise me one bit. I'm expecting it at some point.
I rode underneath the toilet seat and took my coffee maker when we left Providence. Push me out the door. I'll show you. Heard some bad things on it. Probably had to get a new seat. I wouldn't do that here. It's a nice building.
How long do you think the honeymoon phase lasts, though? Do you think you get a year out of it?
I'm not convinced of that. No.
What signs for him being here have shown that he thinks it's going to go the other way?
I don't know. He's been here about 6 minutes. So you think he's going to show up now?
Feels ecstatic to be here. It's not like, oh, I didn't want to come here. They sent me here. Like, he shoot a shot to come here. Like, go make your name here, man. I did like watching them break the huddle the other day and see the guys that were in the huddle breaking the huddle because I keep talking about the offensive huddle. You know, it was interesting. Booty was in one of them.
Well, the team's 1-3 and there's no touchdowns to A.J. Brown yet. Does he start to pop off a little bit?
Well, I think people be hitting, getting after the quarterback and the offensive coordinator. 2. They're going to have to talk about that because there will be questions asked when things aren't going well. And that's kind of where Diggs almost took the bait on it last year, but he didn't. It was close, but he didn't. Because it caught my ear real quick. You're like, uh-oh. See, they were winning, though. But your point is, when you're losing, that's when look at the Red Sox. It's when the bleep hits the fan, man. Losing spreads. It's a disease. Yep, you don't want that. That's why that first game's so important, McKone. Got to get that one. Feed him in that game. 2 touchdowns, red zone. Let's go. Win by 10. Pats by 10. Calling it right now. 11:28. June 11th. Patriots win by 10. Done. First one to put the picks in. Put that on the digital board, Louth. I was like, do something exciting. Go viral. Yeah.
Who are your favorite Eagles receivers of all time?
Harold Carmichael. He was huge. His wingspan, his hand was 12 and a half inches, I think, from tip to tip. Chris Carter. Irving Fryar had a good run there.
Yep. I'd say more recently. Deshaun Jackson. Good. T.O.'s performance in the Super Bowl against the Patriots is
legendary,
remarkable, and forgotten all at once.
That's sad
because it was great.
Broken ankle.
It was a great gutsy performance from a guy who had a reputation as being a little nuts. But
who'd they stick on him? Randall Blugay in that game? He just kept pushing him out of the way.
His game, it was just awesome. So Carmichael, you're going to put him number 1?
Where's Freddie Mitchell on your list?
Oh, he's on there.
He's up there. He's a good receiver.
He's on there.
I think Deshaun Jackson and T.O. Yeah, Chris Carter's Hall of Famer.
But he wasn't.
But he was a big Viking.
Yeah.
But he was making catches like that, balance catches, tiptoeing. Like he was doing that with the Eagles too.
Best to ever do it. Come on.
Always open. 7-Eleven's his nickname. Always open.
I mean, he does have. He's definitely top 3 there in Philadelphia. I'll give him that. Right?
Yeah. I found a 7-Eleven open in
after Carmichael, it was Mike Quick.
Mike Quick.
Because
the game's
what a name
on the broadcast.
What a name.
Yep.
Mike Quick was the guy who came in after Carmichael and gave them tons of production. It's really good. But no, just ask A.J. Brown on his way out the door. He wanted to let them know I'm the best who ever played here. Okay. Cool. Great. I would not suggest writing that on the wall in New England.
Yeah.
There's some good ones here.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that. It's going to be real hard for him to become the best to ever play here, especially given where he's at in his career and his advanced football age.
Yeah.
617-779-0985. We'll talk more about the Patriots. They continue the mandatory minicamp today. A.J. Brown is actually going to talk today.
Nice.
Yeah. Later in the day, this afternoon, sometime around 3 o'clock.
I'm surprised they have today. I thought maybe they would have banged out on today with that soccer game going on.
Nope. And
not one today. There's not one at Gillette today.
I thought it was Thursday night.
No, I think the first one's Saturday. World Cup starts today.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's your soccer report.
Okay. Don't go anywhere. Here are the headlines.
All right.
Zone.
Why do you think people listen to us?
Beetle.
He's got a big...
Zolak and Bertrand. The Sports Hub.
Now, the two big takeaways about what minicamp has been like so far. Ashton Grant, their quarterback's coach, spoke with him before practice, talking about the way they've challenged Drake May behind the line of scrimmage to always get into the right play this year. And what he said was what they started to do in practice is occasionally send him to the line, say, go hurry up, go no huddle. But we're not going to give you a play call. It's then Drake's job to recognize the defense, make the call, and then later in meetings they revisit what did he see, what call did he make. And yesterday, Drake aced the test. So this is his growth, part of his development as a quarterback, understanding defenses, sifting through disguises. And the second big takeaway today, again, is they install plays in the red zone, jog through, walk through, nothing too crazy. It's all red zone, which means they're attacking the areas of weakness that they had a year ago where the defense was one of the worst in the league inside the 20-yard line, and the Patriots just had too much trouble offensively punching it in. So 2 practices almost entirely in the red zone. Drake May getting better at reading defenses, getting into the right play. The Patriots trying to fix their problems from 2025 to get over the hump in 2026 and possibly win the Super Bowl.
That's Andrew Callahan reporting for the Boston Herald from Patriots minicamp, making it sound like the team is very much challenging Drake May, that they really want him to take a step forward from where he was a year ago, which was a pretty damn good season. They're not satisfied, and they're pushing him, and they're prodding him.
Oh, they got to protect him.
They want him to be able to process more on his own, make more decisions on his own, make this a quarterback-driven offense is what they're looking for.
A guy that's
isn't that in the mold of Brady?
Yeah.
We don't love making the Brady comps.
It's Josh. Like, at some point, Josh understands, like, I can't hold his hand and talk to him until there's 15 seconds on the play clock, like most offensive coordinators do. Like, he's got to know what I'm thinking.
Well, to me, the best quarterbacks don't need that.
Right.
And shouldn't.
Like, I showed you a thing on Stafford where McVay's still yelling at him.
Shut up.
He's like, I got the call. And then he's like laughing at him. Like, this guy's still talking. Thank you.
It's like, hey, man, I know you used to have a child playing quarterback for you with 6 brain cells, but I'm good. Thank you. I got it. And that's because Stafford is legitimately one of the best. He's the MVP of the league at this age.
Can't believe Hoyer figured that out. That 15-second thing with Goff. Just by listening to TV copy. And they figured it out, and they just walked around until 15 seconds were left. Then they lined up in the defense. He couldn't talk to him anymore. He was effed. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hoyer's best move as a Patriot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even say that.
Get him a ring. Damn right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
A great catch. Consumer of content.
Great head.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's...
Was that on Amazon, too? It was on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Like, Hoyer had to go digging for that.
He's like, wait a minute. You got to listen to this.
No offense.
That was like before Prime was what it is today.
No offense, Prime. Prime's not that good. Like, there's not much going on Prime, I feel like. And it's so much so I haven't looked or opened Prime for anything other than a game in years.
There's nothing
Have they added anything more? Is there anything good on Prime?
The two monsters are Netflix and HBO Max.
You always think you're going to find something on Prime, and you rarely do.
What sucks is you go on there, you find a good movie, and then it's like you have to pay for that movie.
$3.99.
Yes.
And you already pay for Amazon Prime.
Right. It's like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. I'd go to so many others. Apple. I'd go to so many others before I would check Prime for anything. Anyway, where were we? Hoyer. Yes, no, Drake May.
No, but the mindset. Because he's got to juggle a lot. And if he feels he's not getting protected, he could change things. He could change calls, you know?
Let's grab some of your calls, like this one from Chuck in Ohio.
Chucky, babe.
Hey, guys, how you been? I just want to say, when it comes to A.J. Brown, you look at the Eagles, they had a pretty good supporting cast. You had Devontae Smith, who I consider like a number one receiver on the other side. You had great tight ends, not to mention Saquon Barkley and a better offensive line to the Patriots.
Stud offensive line. The offensive line were studs.
Yeah, and I don't think the Patriots, I'm not convinced they improved their offensive line. I got to see it first, that's all.
Yeah, they did. Just by names. Vera Tucker, if he could just stay healthy and, kicking a kid from Georgia to center. Wenu looks big again. You drafted 2 kids in the first round last 2 years. And Lomu looks like he's wide. He's going to play right. He's going to get a lot of reps in the preseason, and he's taking reps at left. They've definitely gotten better. Got to coach that crap up, man. Get them guys humming. Pick 5 and roll with it. Wherever you got to put Lomo, you got to put him.
Joe's in Beverly today. What's up, Joe?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Apologies. My call's on the Red Sox, so I'm like a segment off. But
right.
Mostly a call for Beetle, fellow baseball fan who you might appreciate some of these statistics I'm going to rattle off for you. Let me just pull them up real quick. They're on Saturday, they're slated to face DeGrom at 4 o'clock at Fenway. And he's a personal favorite of mine. I just really like watching him. So I came up with these stats by looking at his game logs on All Reference. So check this out. In 261 career starts, which he should have more, he's had injuries his whole career. In 135 of those, that's 52%, he's given up 1 or fewer runs. Isn't that insane? And then if you factor in a second run, so 2 or less, 71% of the time. It's crazy. Have a good day, guys.
All right.
Okay.
What are you saying about Saturday?
He's saying they're hosed. That's what he's saying.
They can't score 1 run alone. He can only give up 1. But there's another stat. Get down by more than 2 runs yesterday, which they did. Then they came back. They can't win.
But they lost.
They lose. What a stat. Still 1 in 33 now? This year? 1 in 34, something like that? Yeah, they got swept down there.
So bad. It's hard to watch. It's hard to pay attention to it. But they are one of the worst baseball teams in this town I've ever seen. Mike in Warwick. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Zoe. It's Mike Cash.
Hey, Mike. What's up, Cash? What's going on?
That's your guy.
That's happening.
Looking forward to camp. I can't wait. This season is just I can't get here fast enough.
How you been, bud?
I've been great. I got a recommendation for you guys for
what?
Prime. My wife and I have been watching Your Friends and Neighbors, featuring John Hamm from Mad Men.
The big hog guy. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's on Apple.
It's Apple TV.
That's an Apple TV show, Mike.
Really
so there goes that.
It is a good show, though.
Is it?
I like it a lot, yeah.
What's it about?
Your Friends and Neighbors.
Okay. Tell you who my friends and neighbors are. This is my favorite combo right here that we got working right now. Carson with the flock, and my man George, his assistant producer. What are you pointing at? That's nothing, right? Yeah, okay. Keep working, Georgie. Doing good. Carson just smiles the whole time. He doesn't do anything.
Carson's claim to fame is that he once rung up a young Brody Zolak in Little League as an umpire.
Oh, why would you do that?
You just made an enemy.
And he got screamed at by the kid's father.
Did he? Did I? Oh, sorry, man. You can't. Your zone was all over the place, dude. Chest, knees, over the plate. It's kids. That's what happens. You let kids be umps.
How old were you at the time?
You're all cocky.
14.
You're all cocky.
There you go.
All cocky with your bag of balls on your hip and your chest protector.
And if there's one thing Zoe knows, it's baseball. He's a big baseball guy.
Damn right.
Those guys are big.
Damn right.
Damn right. This or that is coming up.
Is it back? We saved it.
Back. Who's we?
We did. We had a nice discussion here.
No, I just told you what we were doing today.
What are you laughing at?
That's all.
You killed it.
And I can tell you, I could work in Little League Baseball right into this. So that is coming your way in this or that with T-Bone not believing in me at all today. We will address this
understand that
coming up next.
Zoe and Beetle are back with more on the Sports Hub.
It's time now for this or that. It's a Tuesday, Thursday affair on Zolak and Bertrand these days.
It's Thursday.
And yes, it is. And it has been it's been
a ride, boy. Whew.
Really interesting over the last several weeks. Everyone has done their very best to murder the segment.
Yep, McKone.
And put it.
Fowler?
Yeah, even Fowler contributed in a negative fashion to this.
Yep.
I'm trying to bring it back, and I'm trying not to overthink things. Okay, I'm trying to bring real-life things to it, is what I'm going to try and do. This is now my attempt to
It's called a fork in the road of life.
I mean, it doesn't. Listen, I don't need to hit a home run. We need to start hitting some singles around here, guys.
Just get on base.
Okay? We need to start hitting some singles.
Let's manufacture some runs.
We need to stop going 0 for 9 with the 1-2-3 batters with 9 Ks like the Red Sox last night. We need to just start
enough
getting
with the
on
launch
base.
angle.
Yeah.
That's right. We're not swinging for the fences. We're swinging to keep the inning alive.
Even if you reach on an error, just hit it hard somewhere.
That's right.
I can't believe you
That's
run
right.
my kid up. I texted him. He has no clue who you are.
Because we're down to our final out is what we are. We are down to our final out. And here's what I would present to you today. I've seen a lot of two things in the last month, I would say. One of them is the ice cream man and the ice cream truck at the Little League fields. I mean, brilliant move by their part.
racket.
Always show up at the ballpark, show up at the soccer games, showing up at every local event, playing that song. Kids freak out for the ice cream truck.
It's a monopoly.
They absolutely lose their mind. But we're not children, we're adults. So we have to choose this as an adult. I've seen a lot of the ice cream truck, and I've seen a lot of something else the last few weeks. Lemonade stands. A lot of lemonade stands popping up. And I would say, if you had to choose one, you got to go to the ice cream man. Which one do you like more, the ice cream man or the lemonade stand?
Is there...
For a nice sugary tweet. There are no qualifications.
Right.
Please be quiet and don't try and add. Don't add context to something that doesn't need it. We said this or that needs to remain less complicated, more ambiguous. It's pretty much, what do you like more?
Clean.
I'm in
lemonade
my car.
stands or the ice cream?
I'm in my car. It's summertime. It's hot, and I see a fork in the road coming up. And on to my left, there's an ice cream truck sitting there. To my right, there's a kid in a lemonade stand with a big bowl in front of him with ice and a scoop and cups. And I am going to the right. I am going to the lemonade stand because I feel that, first of all, the ice cream's overpriced. I'm not an ice cream guy to begin with, and you get all your little cute little things. It's whatever happened to scooping ice cream out, real ice cream, into a cone where it's the ice cream truck? No, we got Dig Deep, prepackaged one. You look irritated because I asked you for something. You're not sure if you got it. Now you got to open a box under there and move this around. Then it's $3.75. You paying for his too? That's $4.25. It's a monopoly. I'll go for the kid that had the balls to sat there and write 50 cents ice cold lemonade. And how about this? You get there, you find out it's lemonade or iced tea. Or you can have both.
Going for a little Arnie Palmy action there, huh?
That's just cheating.
That's not cheating.
No, but that's the lemonade stand that Zoe bumped into.
Not everybody loves lemonade. You know what I mean? I like lemonade.
Sorry,
I like iced tea.
Highfalutin lemonade stand.
Lemonade stand or ice cream truck, Tim McKone.
I think this is an easy answer. And I think Zoe also just answered it for you because the lemonade stand at the end of the day is borderline a donation. Because half the time the product, quite frankly, is not good. You're not getting a good product at the lemonade stand. You're just helping a kid out.
You don't go to a good.
I'm selfish. I want ice cream. I'm going with the ice cream. I'm going with the ice cream truck.
Also, how much does it cost?
The quality, though, of the ice cream
$5
on the ice cream truck.
Terrible.
Oh, how much does the lemonade cost now? It's not
it's about
costing you a quarter.
$1.
A dollar for a 6-ounce cup of sugar water.
$1.
Sorry, kid. Get a job.
I mean, T-Bone hates children. That's understandable. That's understandable.
No, I don't.
Garvin, I was talking to Garvin. He thinks if you go to a lemonade stand as an adult, you look like a creep now.
I think it is a creeper.
He thinks you look like a creep.
I think if you're in your 20s or 30s as a guy, you need to have a +1.
George would go, and he looks like
otherwise you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
A +1 of the opposite sex.
George can stand in line.
So
he doesn't look like an adult.
I can tell you this: I've driven by some of these lemonade stands. I asked my children, "What do you think? Does it look good enough to stop?" And the answer so far has been a lot of no's.
Wow, ruthless.
And they are
keep it moving.
You know why? You know why? You got to see
nice truck.
And I rely on my man Ben for a lot of things. I'm like, Ben, what do you think? No, Dad, no, nope, not yet. Haven't seen one yet. We haven't seen one yet that we want to stop at.
Yeah. Best one I ever had was at the. I told Beetle this was at the Greek and Russian Fair in Pittsburgh. Like one of our church parking lots.
That's not a lemonade stand.
Yeah, it is.
That's not.
Nope,
That's,
you go in.
It's a professional lemonade maker.
No, it was a plastic cup.
Yeah, we understand lemonade. Yes.
They scooped ice up in a cup, and they
Great.
squeezed the whole lemon.
It's like, I went to
And put the
Dell's.
lemon
Well,
in.
that's not a
Yes.
lemonade stand.
Filled up with water and three scoops of sugar, and they shook it. And then they poured it in. It was the best lemonade I ever had.
That's like calling
Ice
Dairy
cold.
Queen an ice cream truck.
Right. That's not what we're doing. That's not fair. And I think the ice cream, you want to talk about money, the dollar for the lemonade? Have you seen the prices on the ice cream truck?
No, legit. I mean, it's big money.
Criminal.
It's big money.
And we're suffering, I think, from shrinkflation over there. I see the size of some of those treats coming off.
Oh, the
those
cookie
trucks.
sandwiches are half
They're
the size
tiny.
they used to be.
They're
Yes, I agree with you
shrinkflation.
on that.
Charge twice the price for half the product. That's
Whoever's
bullcrap.
serving this is always a bitch. Be happy. You're serving kids. Don't look like you're annoyed just because you're hot, schlepping ice cream. That's the gig, man.
I know, but the excitement you get, man, when you hear the ice cream truck,
I do
that's
too.
hard to. I mean, that's
To this
real.
day, I'll be in the pool, and I hear it coming, and I run in the house screaming, and nobody cares. I'm like,
No, I'm with you. You should
they all
care.
go, where's the money? Like, I have no money.
I'm not telling you.
Do you guys get one in the neighborhood ever? Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day it cruises through. Slow.
Yeah, they're getting to the age now where they're not as into it. But when they were younger, like they would lose their
Just
mind.
fire drill,
They'd be
yeah.
waiting. They'd be like, "Well, it's
You have
gonna
to
be
have-
about that time.
Yeah,
if
what
he's
are we
coming
doing
through
here?"
today, I got to be ready."
Yeah.
You have to have a pool
run.
party.
Yeah.
You have to have a pool party to stop. Then that's when like the older kids are like, yeah, let's go get some ice cream.
Yeah.
But I never have cash. That's a problem.
Everybody
I don't
takes
think
everything
you
now.
Yeah.
Even the local lemonade stand is giving you their parents' Venmo.
I don't have Venmo. Hacked. Well,
That's absurd. You shouldn't be having a lemonade stand if you're using your parents' Venmo.
that's right. You're right.
Well, do you want them to have their own Venmo?
No, I want them to have a cash bowl and a cash
Well,
box.
you're complaining about not having cash. They're giving you options.
I'm not stopping.
Well, it's my
Well,
fault.
we
for
know
having
you're not
cash.
stopping. I would gladly go to either of these two things, which is again part of needing two positive, likable things in this or that.
I'm just glad
I
this
love
or that's
both of
back.
these things.
I
still
love-
love both of these things, but I'm making my case against the ice cream man because I think the lemonade stand, especially if you get a good one with good lemonade, is better.
I love the buried treasure. It's the orange sherbet with your push up, and it has a little prize in there on a stick. Like that was my favorite growing up. It's called buried treasure.
I would say
And the strawberry shortcake one.
Those Pennsylvania old
like
man
on the
ice cream.
stick, right?
Yes.
What's that?
Like the strawberry
Yeah.
eclair.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good.
And you get the strawberry
Chipwich.
I
The
like
Chipwich is just
chocolate.
it's the Cadillac.
My number one all time that has now since been retired is the Choco Taco.
Correct.
Yep.
How does that get retired?
How do they not make that anymore?
You probably offended somebody.
Choco Taco was the best item on the truck, and it's gone. Never to be seen again.
Somebody got offended by it, probably.
No, I think they.
You know what, too? You know the worst one on the truck? The Dora the Explorer one with the candied nose and the SpongeBob one.
the SpongeBob. Yep.
Disgusting. Drips, and it's like not
Wait, it's
real
got
ice
like the
cream.
gumdrop thing
it's like
on it. Yeah.
foam
Never
juice.
quite looked like SpongeBob either.
It didn't look like anything, right? It's a ripoff. $5. I want SpongeBob. Disgusting. We got calls. This and that.
Do we?
This or that is back.
Apparently, a lemonade stand in South Boston was robbed at gunpoint within the last couple of days. We're getting a lot of people sending us that story.
Well,
It was McKone.
can't do it in the city.
Did you rob a lemonade stand, McKone?
No comment.
Went straight to the ice cream truck.
1 hour ago, this story. I'm looking at it right now on
Shut
NBC
up.
10. An hour ago. Kids' lemonade stand robbed at gunpoint in South Boston, police say.
Some of these.
How much money did they make off with? Does it say?
It happened Wednesday. Yeah, it happened yesterday on West 9th at 4:45.
Is that in the dot?
The victims were juveniles, told police they were operating their lemonade stand when the suspects made several passes before approaching them and asking whether Apple Pay would be accepted as payment.
Oh, boy.
Before the victims could even respond, police say the suspect grabbed their box of money. One of them displayed a black firearm in his waistband.
That's badass.
I don't think you need to do that at gunpoint. I think you can just take it.
If you're fast, yeah. Run.
Wow. They robbed an 11 and 12-year-old kid selling lemonade.
If I was a father, I'd sit.
Wasn't there a story last summer about some town shutting one down because they didn't have like a proper permit or something like that?
Oh, there's probably some dickhead town.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bet's 100% around here. Yep. Yep.
Where
Are
did
you
it happen?
are you a Dell's lemonade guy? You know, or watermelon? You know, with the shaved ice.
I like Dell's. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. I never got hooked by it. Like, we always had it at camp. I'm like, it's all right.
Norwood shut down a lemonade stand in August of 24.
Knew it.
Board of Health in Norwood came
People
along
suck.
and shut it down.
Come on, what are we doing?
Really, the Board of Health? You got to
saying the
dip your toes in.
12-year-old scheme violated the Massachusetts food code.
You're unbelievable.
Danny Doherty was selling the lemonade to help fundraise for his brother's hockey team.
Oh, what a bad cause.
The Boston Bear Cubs. Yep.
You know what would work?
And then what ended up happening? People came together and donated thousands of dollars, $20,000.
Good.
In the end, was donated to the hockey team because people were so irate about Danny Doherty's lemonade stand being shut down in Norwood.
down.
What kind of town are you, Norwood? I thought you were good people.
See, we always had the candy out for the kids at Halloween, but I always had a cooler for the dads. And they really appreciated that. I think what you do here with these lemonade stands, up top, you have the lemonade. If the dad and the kid come up and the dad winks on the bottom, you got transfusions.
Oh, I like that. So it's
really
a good
pushing
idea.
the transfusions this week.
You got a cup halfway with ginger ale, a little grapefruit juice, and you get one of the alcohol vodka nips.
Or you just make it a little more simple. So
put it upside down and hand it to
a lemonade stand. Let's talk about making transfusions. It's just with a wink, you get a hard lemonade.
Yeah.
Get a little Tito's poured in there, and it's like, hey, you need some extra ice in there too.
Moms will be lined up.
You're good.
Yep.
Mama Ramos
Tito's
will be
and lemonade.
lined up.
Extra ice on the rocks, baby.
Honey, where you going?
I'm
walking Shelly down to the lemonade stand.
Hey, we're loaded with calls.
Let's go.
You're welcome, gentlemen. You're welcome. We got on base. We just basically trotted into second base with a stand-up double. Okay,
this is a single with an error. No. You got a free base.
No, he went with a pitch and put it off the wall. Put it off the monster. Yep.
Johnny Valentine. Okay, just banging a double off the monster. We'll get to all this coming up right after headlines.